Hey, what is up, guys? It is Card Shuffler 99 here, and today Robert is going to show you guys a very simple beginner-like card trick. So this is going to be more geared towards the beginners on the channel. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Now, be sure to check out our social medias. They'll be down in the description section below. And in addition to that, we will be having a link to Free My Apps, which is a site that allows you to get some free gift cards through installing some apps. Now, this is going to be a beginner card trick, like I said, so this is going to be one of the simplest card tricks you guys can find. It's definitely a very, very easy card trick to perform. Anyway, guys, let's get straight into it. We will be having a subscriber contest, so if you guys are interested in that, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed, and let's get straight into it.
Alright guys, so what we're going to do is we can have our spectator or me, it doesn't really matter, give the card some cuts so you can go ahead.
I can cut the cards?
Yeah, cut the cards. We have a small packet of cards here today, guys, so this is a pretty easy trick to perform. You can keep on cutting until you're satisfied.
Okay.
You're satisfied.
I'm
now what we're going to do, alright, is we're going to go ahead and we're going to shuffle these cards in a certain way. Now, this way is basically up to your standards. Now, this is how you're going to do it. You're going to place down cards. But whenever you like, you can flip some cards over. You can put them down. You flip another one over. But whenever you stop, you flip these cards in your hand over and you place them on top. So, and then you repeat it again. So you go here, you flip over whenever you want. And whenever you stop, just flip these cards over. So I'm going to give the cards to you and you can go ahead and do that as many times as you would like.
Okay, let's do this a few times here. We just gotta make sure that this is completely mixed up. All right, let's do it one last time here, and then I think I think I'm happy with that.
You're happy with that?
I am happy with that.
All we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and separate this into two different piles. So we had 10 cards, so we're going to split it 5 and 5. Now, we're each going to get a pile of cards, all right? Now, what I want you to do, Adam, is go ahead, select either of the piles, and we're going to turn that pile upside down. So we're going to turn it over. That one, all right? We're going to go ahead, turn that over. Now, this pile will be yours, and that pile will be mine.
Okay.
And what we're going to do is we're going to do a pretty simple move. But first, we're going to do it 4 times, then 3 times, 2 times, and then 1 time. And this is what the move looks like. You guys ready for this? It's really intense. That's it. That's the move. All right? You're just going to bring the top card to the bottom. That's it. So, Adam, since you're the spectator, you can start it off first. Do the move 1 time because we're going to be doing this 4 times. So, here you go. So, 1, 2, you go again, 3, 4, and we can both show that we both have a 3, and they are soulmates. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do it 3 times. So, Adam, you start. 1, 2, 3, and we both have the black aces. Now, we're going to do it 2 times. So, Adam, you start.
Oh.
1, 2, and we both have the red 8s. Now, all you have to do is do it 1 time, and then we both have the black jacks and the red 5s. That is the trick, guys, and let's learn how to do this pretty cool, easy beginner trick. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to go through the deck of cards you guys have out there or something, and go ahead and find pairs of cards. So, soulmates. So, the 3, the black ace, the other black ace, 8, jack, 5. So, what you're going to do, all right, is you're going to find these cards, okay? And what you're going to do here, all right, is you're going to, pretty simply, all right, you're going to set this up in a very simple order. So, you can put these in any order you want. Just make sure you have the soulmate of the other card. And you're just going to repeat the order twice. So, 3, ace, 8, jack, 5. And you're going to do the same exact order, but with these cards. So, 3, right, ace, 8, jack, 5. That is the setup to this trick. Now, I'm going to show you guys something, a possibility you guys can do. It's only if you guys want to do it. So, once you have your order here, right, once you have your order, what you're going to do is you're going to take this order, and you could either start with this order, or I'm going to show you guys something you guys can do, or you could put this order, right, on the top of the deck, right? Maybe give the deck some, false shuffles or something. Whatever you guys know how to do, you give the deck some false shuffles, whatever you guys know. All right, and after you're finishing giving it some false shuffles, say we only need 10 cards, and then you count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? So basically, you just really force these cards. So that is an option you guys can do, okay? So after you have these 10 cards, forced or whatever you guys would like to do, I like to start with it. It's honestly a lot easier. What you're going to do is you can go ahead, you have the spectator shuffle it, or you can shuffle it, okay? So, but you cannot give it a riffle shuffle or stuff like that. I mean, if you want to give it an overhand, just peel off cards and just put them on top like that. So it's sort of like a false overhand, and all you're doing is you're just shuffling up the cards. So what you're going to do is just shuffle the cards. You can have the spectator do it. Just make sure they only cut the cards. And you'll notice when you guys do this, if you split the cards in half, they're in the same exact, they're if you split them in half, they're in the same order. 8, ace, 3, 5, jack, 8, ace, 3, 5, jack. So they're in the same order. So you can give it as many cuts as you want, or the spectator can until they're satisfied. I like to give it some false overhands, stuff like that. Once you're satisfied, you're going to say, we're going to shuffle this in a very interesting manner. So what you're going to do, pretty simple. You're going to explain to the spectator so they know what they're doing, that you can place cards in any direction, one at a time. And then when you're finished, turn these over. Now, you're going to do this one more time just to make sure that they know what they're doing. They can flip any cards over. And they can go to the last card as long as they flip it over just like that, all right? So they have to flip over that last card, so make sure you get that point across to them. Because if they don't, then the trick, it might not work. So make sure they do flip that card over. And you'll notice that these cards are in the same order. If you actually look at them closely, you have the ace, ace, and you have the jack, and the jack would be right there. So these cards are in the same order, all right, and they can do this as many times as they would like until they are satisfied, as long as they keep on doing it correctly like this. It actually does not matter. They can flip all the cards over. They can flip all the cards face down. It does not matter. But what I like to do is I like to have the cards face down, so it's sort of like a revealing stage. As long as a couple can be face up, I like to have a lot face down. It doesn't really matter. You guys can have the spectator shuffle it as much as they would like. Once they're satisfied, you get the cards back. So what you're going to do, all right, is pretty simple. So what you're going to do is you're going to take 5 cards, and then the spectator is going to take 5 cards. So I'm taking these 5 cards right here, and the spectator is going to take these 5 cards. It doesn't really matter. All you have to do is just split the piles in half. So after you're finished splitting the piles in half, right, you just take all 5 cards. The spectator can actually choose the pile, so it's 100% free of a selection. Once you're finished, you tell them just turn over either pile. They choose one. All right, let's say they choose ours. It does not matter. It's 100% free. All right, so you will notice that what you're going to do is you might notice that if some cards are face up, they will be in the exact opposite position. So here the jack is in, or not opposite, like this is in the 4th, that's in the 2nd, if that makes any sense. So what you're going to do is you're going to do these moves, all right? And these moves are pretty simple. You just bring the top card off. You don't have to do anything special, and they don't have to do anything special. So what you're going to do is pretty simple. All you have to remember is they started off. When they started off, right, you're going to do 4, 3, 2, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bam. They always started. So they go, right, 1, they go first. You go 2, 3, 4, and both cards will match. You set them to the side, and then you do 3, right? 1, 2, 3, and both cards will match. Now, the reason why I like the cards face down more is because it makes it a little more suspenseful. Now you have 2, all right, 1, 2, and you can show them these cards match, right? And then they just do 1, and then you can show them the rest of the cards match. So that's the trick, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this card shuffler 99. Peace out.